Welcome
to Whips and Sips.
I'm Justine.
And I'm Shelly.
Cheers.
Good morning. We're coming at you in the morning today. Usually we do it after the shop closes, but my daughter is coming home for a visit this weekend. We haven't seen her in a couple of months. So,
hey, Katie.
So I probably won't be here right up until closing today. But yeah, so we're doing a morning video. And thanks for joining us. We're happy that you've come to sit with us and all of our craziness for a while.
Thank you.
We are getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. What were we at? 913, I think.
As of this morning that I looked really quick.
So we just wanted to tell you or remind you that when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have kind of a fun giveaway. So
this is the bag that Shelly made. And then Linda made a bag to give away also. And in Linda's bags are a couple patterns also.
Very cute.
Aren't they adorable? And I got one like this too. So yes.
Yeah, so pretty soon here we'll be able to do that giveaway. Hopefully when we hit 1,000. So should we talk about what we're drinking today and why one of us has the naughty cup and one of us has the nice cup?
All I can say is top of the morning to y'all.
I am so crabby.
I was laughing at her so hard before we started that the tears were ready to come.
So I didn't go to bed until about midnight last night, and my dog woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning because she wanted to go outside, and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm a little irritable today.
We're not as young as we used to be.
So that's the reason I have the naughty cup, because I'm crabby. But Justine has the nice cup.
I actually did some stitching this week.
Quite a bit of stitching.
Yeah. I got up. My house looks like a pit, but I got up early in the morning and stitched, and I stitched some evenings. So,
yeah. So we are having mimosas this morning, orange juice, and some prosecco with them. And
since I made them, I needed to sugar her up a little more so she doesn't have as much orange juice as she should.
So one of two things is going to happen. I'm either going to sweeten up, which I think she's hoping for, or I'm going to be in the back room having a nap. So
good Lord.
So anyway, cheers to everyone. We're going to try and get through this without me being snotty. Look at me today. I'm just a mess. I feel like I've been pulled through a knothole. My hair is nasty. I'm crabby. Anyway. Okay.
La 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 la.
FFOs. We have no fully finishes this time around, right?
No.
But you do have some finishes.
I do have some finishes.
So go for it.
You bet. Okay, Gwen stitched this one a while ago, and I'm hoping to get it framed this weekend. This is a Mill Hill butterfly, and I'm hoping that I did not show this before. I'm sorry. But of course, I love this with all the blues. And I'm just going to go like this. Isn't that adorable?
That is so pretty. Look how bright that is.
It's just gorgeous.
Oh, is it just gorgeous?
I love those blues. So I cannot wait to get it framed.
Do you have a frame picked out?
Yes, it's a Mill Hill frame.
What color?
It's black.
Ooh, pretty. That'll make it pop.
It will. Yeah. And that's what it called for. So that is one.
Very pretty.
And then I think I said this before, but I'm not sure. We have a designer here in Blue Earth.
Yeah.
And it is Wickedly Wonderful Stitches.
She's new to the area, right?
Correct.
She came from somewhere out east, I think you said.
And then she married one of us.
Poor thing.
And this is one of them. I have 3 of her patterns. She does have an Etsy store. So I'm sitting at my counter working every day, and there are just certain patterns that just stare at me, and this is one of them. So,
how cute.
And I was talking to my finisher, and I think
when she wasn't crabby.
I think what she's going to do is I want to
Stand up.
Stand up, yeah.
Yeah, I went on and watched Fauna's tutorial for a stand up, and I always think she makes them look so simple. I always think, well, I can do that, but we'll see. That remains.
Well,
to be
I'm so
seen.
glad.
Yeah. What is she called? Moena or Moena witch?
I think it's Moena,
Moena
if I
witch?
remember her pronouncing it for me.
Yeah, she's super cute. So yeah, we'll give her
So
a go.
yeah,
We'll give her a go. Maybe when I'm not so crabby.
it was a start and a finish. So
Awesome.
that's what I have. Do you
Okay.
have any finishes?
I have no finishes. Thank you for
I'm
pointing that out.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. So how about our whips?
Okay.
What do you? What
Why
have you
don't
been
you go
working
first?
on?
You have more than I do. I
Okay.
think.
Do I? Okay. So the last time we met, I think I had one more day on my Lady of the Flag.
Oh, that's right.
So let me just quickly show.
And this is going to be so fun for me because I haven't seen any of these.
So this is hopefully what she will look like when I'm done, because I'm doing the green conversion. And then I think this is where I was. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is where I was last time we did a floss tube. So I only stitched on her one more night, so I didn't get a whole lot more done, but I did get some color in there, which is kind of fun.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, my land.
Can you see the red? So I don't know if I've told you what I'm stitching this on or anything like that before, so I will do that. This is a 32 count We the People portrait by Fabric Flair. And I am doing a brunette hair conversion and a green conversion for the dress. And I'm using all of the called for DMCs for that. So there's a whole
How
full
fun.
whack of them there. So
now will this not get pulled out for a while again?
it's on my Whipco board twice, so it'll
Okay.
get pulled out again sometime this year. You know, unless I just decide to pull it out on my own, which I could do, but we'll see.
Gorgeous.
So that's one of my. You want me to keep going, or you want to? Should we go
Well, wait a
every
minute.
other? Why don't we do every other?
This was a new start, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Then this was my Whipco. It is Heaven and Earth QS Iris. And I don't know if you remember, but I started a new Heaven and Earth, and I'm stitching that one on 25 count 1/1. This one, when I started it a while ago, I'm stitching it 2/2 on 25 count. Yeah, it's going to be huge, but I love stitching. I don't have to think. Well, I have to think about the colors, but I just love this. And,
Boy, you just got quite a bit done.
well, it was so fun because, okay, just one color, just one more color,
Yeah.
just one more color. And I thought, this could be one where you do one color a day and it would take no time.
Yeah.
But then I thought, if I'm going to do one color a day, why don't I take something that I'm
Are you doing
close to a
full
finish?
cross or test?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing full cross.
Okay.
So that's one of my whips.
Okay. The next whip then I had was my second March whip go, which was 'Tis the Season. And if you remember last time,
She's not going to beat me on this
we
one.
talked about me possibly finishing this one, but it did not happen.
Christine really recommended that she started a new one.
So you still have a chance to beat me, but so here is the, oh, you want to show this one? That is the pattern 'Tis the Season by Blackbird Design. And I am stitching mine on a 32 count beige by Weeks Dye Works with all the called for Belle Soie silks. And you might want to get the board up for
Oh.
this.
Wonder how many times I'm going to hit you in the back of the head with this
Oh,
board today.
hopefully several. But I did get quite a ways. I have basically the left half of the pattern completed, and now I'm working my way over to the right. I did all the snowflakes on the top as far to the right as they go, so that's how big it will be, or how wide it will be.
And
here are
you
the
already put
silks.
the wording in.
I put some of the wording in because I wanted to finish that first page.
Because
So-
you didn't do the English.
Nope, I'm going to do the French.
Okay,
doing the
then
French
I'm going to do
first,
the
the
English.
So there she is. I got quite a bit done, but she's on my Whipco board again this year. So
I
when-
didn't get called this month, did it?
No. So
I know.
Here,
Get
I'm
going.
sending a
get
shot.
going.
I'm sending a shot over your bow. When it comes up again, it's going to be a finish. So if you want to beat me, you better get your rear in gear, Missy. Missy. Okay, your turn.
It's on. Okay, my other Whipco. Oh, I forgot my other Whipco at home. That is Dancer by Barbara Anna, and it was in the Primitive Stitcher magazine, the winter one. And when I looked at it, I only had a couple stitches in it, and I didn't know if that color was going to match the fabric. But it's funny how when you do a couple stitches and when you do 20 to 30 stitches, it's going to be just fine.
It is,
and
yeah.
it's gorgeous. It's one of those things too that, oh wow, I hated to put it down.
Did you show it on Welcome Wednesday or no?
I don't think Welcome Wednesday. I think
yeah.
I showed it last. Did I show it last time maybe?
I don't know, but maybe you should show it on your next Welcome Wednesday so they don't have to wait 2 weeks to see it, because it's really...
It is
it's
cute,
cool.
isn't it?
It's
I
cool.
will try to remember that then.
Yeah, exactly.
So you go ahead.
Okay, so then after I got my 2 Whipcos done, I only had 3 or 4 days left in the month, I think. Yeah, because I finished my 'Tis the Season Whipco on Sunday of this past week. So I had 4 days. And I decided to do a new start, which excites just
Did you write that one in your book?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, and it's on the spreadsheet.
Oh, goodness
So,
sakes.
I currently have 32 whips
You
right
currently
now.
do, huh?
I counted them up. Yep. So anyway, I signed up to be in the, what does she call it? It's the Scattered Seed Samplers 2022 Early Bird Pin Keep Club.
Gorgeous.
And we're going to get 3 complete kits. This is the first one. And I received this maybe a week ago.
Oh, is that pretty? Can you
And
guys
I
see it?
just
I'm
thought
sorry.
it was so cute that I needed to start it immediatamente. So
need the board again?
We need the board, yeah. I started this on, what day did I start this? March 28th. And I'm pretty close to a finish. I should, if I get a couple more days in on it, I should have a finish this way.
Sorry.
That's all right. So I just think that is so cute. I'm excited to see what other kits come with it. But so what came in the kit was the fabric, which is vintage country mocha, I believe, a 36 count vintage country mocha. And then all of the threads came with it. And you can see there's a little tiny charm up here that came with it. And then in addition, the backing fabric came. And then there's another little pattern in there to make, I don't remember what she calls it, but it's another little kind of like a fob, but it doesn't have cross stitch. It's just using the backing fabric.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, I'm super excited to get that finished, and I just love it. The stitch has been fun. I love the colors. They're very muted. It's very primitive. It's just right in my wheelhouse. I love that. So yeah, that was my new start.
I forgot something. On my witch, I did buy some fabric
Oh, cute.
for her to finish it with at Michelle's.
Oh yeah, that'll be cute.
It's kind of what I thought. So
I like it.
I forgot to show that.
I like
apologize.
it. Yep.
Okay, so then another whip that I had is my Fall on the Farm. And I had finished the 3rd one, and I just started the 4th one because there's a reason why I have so many whips. And the reason I love Whipco is because it kind of rejuvenates you with a new project. So here is 1, 2, 3.
Want me to hold it?
That's okay. And the start of 4. Can you see it?
Over to the right a little bit. There you go. Yep, I can see it.
So, and again, I do the habit of, I start to stitch and then I just stare at it because the designer, well, besides I'm tired, but the designers have just done just a wonderful job, and to think that this was this,
Yeah.
what, you know, when we started, and now all of a sudden it's got some color, and so,
Yeah, that's super cute.
so yeah, so.
And you mentioned in your Welcome Wednesday you're going to start that Christmas. No, yeah,
Yes.
Christmas on the farm.
Yes, that is
yeah.
one that I have here too.
Which I love because there's lots of red in it.
And I just have to decide if I want to do it all or individual.
So what do you watch when you're stitching? Because I'm always binging something.
Well, I kind of watch either Flosstube or I watch what my husband watches. I don't know if you know where we live, but we farm, so pretty soon he'll be out in the field.
You can watch what you want. Yeah.
But how about you?
That's why me and my husband basically live on 2 different floors because we do not like to watch the same thing. So after supper and after we've visited for a while, he heads upstairs and watches in the bedroom, and I stay in the living room and watch what I want. But I told you I binge watched ER start to finish for a second time, which was fun.
Mr. George.
And then I started a new show on Hulu called A Million Little Things.
Oh, you told me I should watch that.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
I need to.
It's so good. So I've watched that whole series. And then I knew that Bridgerton 2 was coming out, and it's out now.
Okay.
So I went back and watched number 1 because I knew I wouldn't remember what had happened. So I rewatched Bridgerton number 1, and then I started Bridgerton number 2 yesterday, I think.
Oh,
so
nice.
I've been watching
fun.
that. So there's some eye candy in Bridgerton, let me tell you.
I may be closing early today.
So yeah, that's what I've been watching.
Oh, fun.
And you and I both watched Virgin River.
Yes.
Yeah.
Waiting for that to come out and Yellowstone to come out.
Oh.
So.
And I've watched Yellowstone. Yeah. Oh, there's so many good ones.
It's fun to be able to sit and watch and not have to wait.
Yeah.
I mean, we're waiting now, but I mean for the.
Exactly.
So.
All right. So now do we want to, is that all your?
No, I have a new start. Did you have any new starts besides that one?
Yeah. Should we go on to plans then? Are you done with your whips?
Well, are you going to show do you have just new starts?
Oh, yeah. Yep, I did my new start. You need to do yours.
Well, and I think we talked about this last week. You going to pronounce it, Shelly?
Sajou.
This is a pettit point, needle point. And I talked about this last time where it has all kinds of different blues in here, and you just pick one and you go with it, and you just stitch a couple.
You need this.
Oh, I do. I'm sorry. Yeah. You just stitch a couple, more than a couple, but
let me hold for you.
there you go.
Oh,
that would have really made her crabby.
We almost had a mimosa tragedy.
So, I just love this.
Am I getting close enough?
I just have to laugh because obviously I've always crafted my whole life, and my dad always told me that I was not going to go to school to learn how to basket weave. Well, I think what he meant was making a basket because he knew that crafting was what I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Little did he know that the first thing I would learn how to make for needlepoint is the stitch called basket weave. So I know he's just up there giggling as I am. So it is just so fun.
That's cool.
So that was my start.
How fun. I need to start my Sajou kit because, well, I just need to start
Yeah,
it.
because that would be another one on your list.
It's funny because I told Justine when I got done with my Whip Go, I said, I'm going to have a new start. And it was between my Sajou kit and that club, that Pin Keep club.
But you'll have that one done in no time.
Yeah. So the Sajou kit is probably going to be next.
It's going to be your 10-year sampler.
Oh, it's a big one. But I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, chop.
Yeah, exactly.
Start it when you get home.
So is that it? New starts, whips, everything?
Yep, that's all
We did everything. So now we need to talk about plans.
All right.
What's coming up here?
Whipco.
Whipco, yep.
And I thank you, Jessie, because it is just so fun. It's fun to wait and see what's going to get pulled. Yeah. It's fun to pull out those projects and work on them again.
Yeah.
She
has as much fun as we do because you can tell because sometimes she doesn't wait till the 27th to pull the numbers. She gets too excited. She did though, however, this month she put them out on the 27th. So
I just love it.
What's up for April then for WIPCO?
Well, for me, the first one that was pulled is Plum Street Samplers Liberty Lodge. And I believe I started this one during, lockdown. I just love that red truck. Here, I sound like Shelly. But I just love it. So I...
Oh, wow. Quite a bit of progress there.
should
Here,
know what I'm
where's
stitching
the
on.
thingy?
The thingy?
You have the thingy.
The thingy?
The thingamajig. The who's'em what's it?
There you go. I think this is vintage country mocha. What
Right
did I
there.
do with the thingy?
Here, let me take it for you.
I think
You
she's
can
afraid
talk
I'm going to
and-
spill something.
No, you can talk and I will. Well, it's only fair. You hold all my stuff up, so.
So,
Oops,
and this
nope,
was...
that's attached.
Whoops! It was. So, I had a blast stitching on this, and I am very excited to get back to it. And what do I have? Of course, my goals are not like Shelly's. This is for 5 hours. So, I'm very excited.
Well, let me tell you, even though my goal is 7 days, if I only stitch for 20 minutes on a
Yeah.
day, that I'm counting it. So my goals
Absolutely.
aren't all that lofty, let me tell you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that is one of my whip coats.
Super. Want me to show one of mine?
You go for it.
Okay. So the one I'm going to start with this month is my
Oh, I love this.
Pandemic Sampler by Sarcy Girl. 2020 Pandemic Sampler by Sarcy Girl. It's this one.
Excuse me. Oh, I just love that.
And she, this was a free pattern that she gave out.
Mhm.
I mean, how generous.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of work there.
There
Goodness sakes. And she also, in the pattern, taught us how to dye our own fabric, which I did. I have to get this the right way because we had a start that didn't go anywhere. Here we go.
Oh.
So there is, I dyed the fabric per her instructions.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Good.
And that is my start. I don't remember when I start. I think it's been a year because I started it on the anniversary of the lockdown, which would have been the 17th of March.
Oh, that's right.
And I stitched for a while and then I put it away and I haven't had it out since. So it's about a year since I stitched on it.
Well, you did an awesome job on the fabric.
And if you want to show that, the back side there, if you guys remember, I think I talked about this before. Mrs. Sadis did a silk conversion. And of course I love to stitch with silk. So I thought, oh, I'm going to order that silk conversion. I love the silks. Don't get me wrong. I'll use them elsewhere, but I didn't like the color conversion. It was very bright. And so I started it with the silks and decided I didn't like it. And then I ended up going to the DMCs. So they're a little bit more muted.
They're both very, very
Oh, yeah.
pretty. It's just however you prefer.
I wanted it to be a little bit muted rather than kind of bright. So trust me, I'll use those silks somewhere.
So what is your goal for this one? 7 days?
Yep, that's 7 days also. And so that's a 40 count Zweigart antique white that I dyed per her pattern instructions. And then the DMC, the called for DMC.
Oh, that's just, Shelly, those
So-
stitches are just gorgeous.
So yeah, I'm going to get to work on that this month. What's your second whip go?
I know this is hard to believe, but my second whip coat is a new start from my list.
Cheers!
So I have a list that I put together of items that I either have kitted or that I've had for a while. So I spent quite a bit of this week trying to figure out what to do. I found some that I think I may just give up on because if it's not calling to you, there's so many other items that I want to stitch.
Yep.
But I did bring some of them along that I'm thinking of, and I need somebody to decide for me. So I'll show the first one that I'm thinking of.
Let's let our friends choose.
Oh, well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea. Yes, you tell me which one.
So start with your one that you have, don't start with your new start this month. Do your first whip go, the existing
do
one.
the lodge. Okay.
And then when it comes time to start the second one, we'll check the comments and see what wins.
Good idea. Good idea. Okay.
Still got it up here even when I'm crabby, huh?
This is the first one, and I want to do something from the primitive hair for a long time.
Yeah, you
and I still want to. I mean, I want to do a bigger project also. But this one was in the Primitive Magazine 2018 Christmas Winter issue. And at that time I was getting them digitally because I was printing them at work. But here is Let It Snow.
That's cute.
It is pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now my next question is, okay, are you ready? Okay. Now, this is the fabric that I had, which is a Weeks Dye Works.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know there was red in that.
Cappuccino. Oh.
Oh, that's the house.
All of a
That's
sudden
the
she
house.
likes it.
All of a sudden I'm into it.
Okay, so this one is what I had. But I love her fabric, and this is the called for fabric.
Ooh, yeah, for sure do it on that, I think.
Okay.
If this is the one that's picked,
Then I
would
go
do it
with
on
this.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they could also put that in the comment as well,
Okay.
if they choose this one. If you choose this one for her to start, also comment on what fabric you think she should use.
I just love her fabrics.
Yeah, she's what a neat gal too. We met her at market.
Yes.
And,
Well, and
she's talented.
very, very polite.
Very, very
patterns.
tall.
Back and
She's
forth.
a very tall person. Yeah.
We're just jealous. Okay,
Yeah.
that's one of mine.
That was your second. Oh, yeah. Keep going.
Keep going?
One of
Okay.
your, yeah, we got to see all the options.
Okay, then my next option, and I think I have decided that I am going to do these individually. This is Farmhouse Christmas, because what I'd like to do, and some of these I will do and some of them I won't, but I want to do pillows or a flat fold. Okay, I want my finisher to do a flat fold because I have old windows at home that I would love to have hang from the window panes, or you've seen a big window and like 6
Sections
there you go.
of
Thank
the
you.
window pane.
And I like to have these all hanging from there. So,
Okay.
and I think what I thought I would do with these is, so if I make 6 of them, I'm going to make 6 in 6 different fabrics.
Oh,
Just
that's a
kind
good
of.
idea. Mhm. So that's another option.
Yep, Farmhouse
So that's
Christmas.
option number 2, Farmhouse Christmas.
Yep.
Option number 1 is the primitive hair. What was it? Let It Snow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, here is another one that I have had for quite a while. Quaker pumpkins.
I think we all know and love this one, don't we?
Yes. And here is the threads. I do have a piece that I was in the color and cotton group for a while, but this is 28 count and it will not be big enough. So I will have to get a new piece of fabric, but that's okay because I'm kind of at a fabric store, 6-7 days a week.
So just so you know, if you don't want to make this about Halloween, I contacted Georgia Girl Stitching because she did a change to the text, and she was willing to share that with people. And I think it's Autumn Harvest is what she put on it, and I have that charted. She was letting if you contacted her, she'd send it to you. So I have that. If you don't want to do the All Hallows Eve, you could do Autumn Harvest. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but just so you know.
What
I
a
have
decision.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's number 3.
Quaker pumpkins.
How many do we have to choose from?
Oh, we have about 6.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay, then here's another one that I love. Let's Talk Autumn. And not only Let's Talk Autumn, but which one do I do? The circle, the pillow, or the big one? Because I love them all.
Go big or go home. You know what I say.
So I love Kathy's.
I think you should do them all at some point, but
which one should I start with?
yeah.
Okay, now.
That's number 4.
Correct. Number 5, this is one that we picked up in
At
Ellen.
Country Sampler. Right?
Actually, this was at Lynn's at Madison.
Oh, was it? Okay. Lynn's in Madison. Okay.
And
Can I show?
Of course.
Okay. How cool is that?
And you think how cool. Look at these.
Ooh.
And that is 30 count weeks dye worth Spanish moss for the material.
Ooh, pretty.
So yeah.
Pretty,
And you know,
pretty,
I'm
pretty.
supposed to be working on graduation. I keep thinking Shelly and I and some of Shelly's family are going to StitchCon. So instead of thinking of, you know, what I need to get doing for graduation, I'm thinking, what can I take to StitchCon to stitch?
You could outline that bird and fill it in.
That's exactly what I thought.
So what number is that?
That is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 6.
No, it's got to be 5.
1, 2, 3. Where's Autumn?
4.
4, 5.
Oh,
6.
6.
Okay, this is the last one.
So this is number 7.
Okay, happy holidays. This one I have seen and have loved. And they are individual patterns. But if you go to her website, she has one all stitched together.
So how many of these do you have here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, you have them all?
I have them all.
Okay. And this is it stitched together?
Correct. And I am going to stitch it together.
Shannon Christine?
Yep.
Okay.
Which, by the way, remind me to show you her new design that came out.
Oh, really?
It's blue and it's gorgeous. So yes.
Did you show it on?
No,
Welcome
because
Wednesday?
I don't have it yet.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to stitch that on, I don't know if I have a name of the fabric in here somewhere. I do.
It's not a fabric flare, but it is a printed fabric, right?
No, it's a Belfast Stormy Night.
Yeah, but
32
it's printed.
count.
See how it's one side is modeled.
Oh,
and-
yes.
Yeah.
But it's Belfast.
One side is modeled, this side, and on the other side it's plain. It's kind of like vintage country mocha,
And there's the colors.
but gray.
So, oh, I'm so excited. Let me know which one then. So this one is,
Yeah.
what was the last one?
7, I think.
So this is 7 or this is 8?
You guys are probably counting. You know the numbers. We'll count as we put them away. Because I have a different count in my head than she does. So,
Okay,
all right.
that's it for me then.
So that's for your second whip go for April, and they're going to decide for you.
Correct.
Okay, my second whip go for April is Rose Quaker.
Want me to hold it?
Yep.
This
And I
is
told you,
Shelly's love.
I told you, I love this thing. And when I get going on it, I don't want to stop. And so I told Justine, I'm going to have to do the 2020 pandemic sampler first, because once I start on this whip go piece, I will not want to stop, and I'll just want to keep going. So I'm going to kind of save this as a treat for myself and start this one second.
It is very pretty. Just so you guys know, this is the one she made me start.
Yeah.
So that really doesn't
How far
count
are
as
you?
a whip.
So this is Rose Quaker by Stickadine van der Vienberg, and it's on 37 count legacy linen in the color Wild Honey, which, let me just say, I love legacy linen. I only have a couple pieces, but I love stitching on legacy linen. The feel of it, I just love it. Anyway,
I'll enjoy it because it's hard for me to get.
Yeah,
So I'm going to
yeah.
probably go more with needle and flax
yeah.
because
And I'm using all the called for DMC, which, can we just look at these? Go ahead. They are so beautiful. But this linen has got a little bit of a pinkish hue to it, kind of a mauvish pinkish hue to it.
where did we get this fabric? Didn't we pick it out?
Yeah.
Was
This
it at
was before you
Stitchville?
had the shop. It was up at Stitchville.
It's Stitch, okay.
Yep, yep. And I just love this fabric. Anyway, here is my, this
Oh,
is
stop.
where I
Isn't
was
that pretty?
at when I last put it away.
Whoops.
But yeah, this will come out after 2020 pandemic sampler, and I'll probably stitch on this the rest of the month because I get into it and I love it. Because I love Quakers.
Yeah.
I love stitching Quakers.
I do too. I do too. But you loved this even before you got it.
Yeah. And it was Globetrotting Stitcher. Remember the
That's
last time we
right.
talked about this, we could not remember who had shown this. She's finished it. And if you've never seen it finished, go to the Globetrotting Stitcher Flosstube in, I can't tell you which one it is, unfortunately, but she's finished this and framed it, and it is absolutely stunning.
It is. It really is.
And yes, I am a red girl. I love red, and there are some that lean red here. I'm not normally a pink girl, but for some reason,
Put it behind you.
for some reason, I just love these colors. So, yeah, I'm excited to get to this one.
Oh, fun.
So,
Fun.
yeah. So that's it for my plans. I do plan to finish that pin keep, the scattered seed pin keep.
Nice.
Gathering Together pin keep, it's called. I should finish that in the next day or two. And then I'll start my 2020 pandemic sampler. And yeah.
Fun.
That's what I'm up to.
Fun.
And if I find myself, if for some reason I get my 7 days done on Rose Quaker and I don't feel like I want to keep stitching on it, then I'm probably going to start my Sajou kit.
Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? So, haul.
Okay. I have some haul. I am lucky enough to work in a wonderful place, and people bring us wonderful gifts. And we are not going to say names, but we are going to show. So, I received a wonderful bag.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is
and it's
beautiful.
blue because she knew that I liked blue.
Yeah.
So then she also brought one for Shelly Lynn.
This is for me.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Reds and greens. What do you know? My favorite colors. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing. This is the first time seeing it. Justine told me about it, but this is for, oh, it's black. It's red and black. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
It is very beautiful.
And
Very
to our
beautiful.
sweet friend that gave these to us, you do an amazing job.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And then I received one more bag because, top of the morning to you. So thank you. Look, it's an Irish bag because if you guys remember, I'm not Irish, but my mother was born on St. Patrick's Day, so I'm an honorary Irish
There you
person.
go.
So thank you. You're up.
All right. Okay, so here's a spoiler alert. I'm going to show my Color and Cotton monthly club thing. So if you don't want to see it, it's time to stop watching. But this is the March Color and Cotton. And it is called Rain Washed. And I just think that's beautiful.
Pretty.
I'm in the Neutrals Club and I get the 36 count Edinburgh. So
fun. I just switched my Be-Stitch Me
did
to
you?
neutral
Good,
and to
good, good.
36.
Yeah. This has a green tinge to it. I don't know how well it's showing. I think it's showing pretty true.
I think so.
Isn't it? Yeah. So beautiful fabric. I love stitching on her fabric too. So.
Okay. And then we also both purchased a yarn bowl. Aren't they gorgeous?
Now, these are made by the husband of the lady that made us the bags. And these two are so incredibly talented. Oh my gosh.
I know, aren't they gorgeous?
You
should
should
just
feel this thing. It is perfection. It is so beautiful. I have wanted a yarn bowl for so long. I predominantly stitch, but I do some crocheting. In fact, I'm making an Afghan for my son right now. So I've been wanting a yarn bowl. And isn't this stunning?
It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely
It is
gorgeous. So
gorgeous.
thank you.
Yes, thank
And I don't know
you.
if you noticed that on the bottom.
Oh
Because
my gosh,
again, this is
yeah.
the first time Shelly has seen them. So
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
aren't they gorgeous?
It
Thank
says-
you. They're gorgeous.
It says the handcrafted by, and then this person's name. If they would want you to, or allow you to say their name,
Right. Or if anybody's interested, if you just want to email me at welcomestitchery@bevcom.net, I will pass that information on to him for you.
yeah.
So
There you go. And then I also bought, so when we were at market, Justine bought a bunch of the Sajou scissors. And I bought this one from her. It is cute little Saju tag on it. It's got gold on the top. And I ordered a second one, but it's on back order.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the like traditional Eiffel Tower scissors. I'm so excited to get it. So I'll show that as soon as it comes in. But yeah, that one was on back order. So that was fun. And I think that's all I had for haul. Well, and then I got that scattered seed samplers.
Oh, yes.
The kit that from the club that I was in. That was part of my haul too. So that's it. That's it for haul. What else? I think we're at the end.
Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has called, placed an order online, who has come in. It is so fun to meet everybody. And after work today, I will post the pictures of the projects that people have brought in to show me. I love seeing everybody's projects, whether they're done, whether they're half done, because, it's all about me. I'm the one who gets to see them. Sorry, Shelly. And in fact, there is a huge Santa that was brought in yesterday that I took a picture of. So thank you.
Oh, I'm excited to see that.
It's so fun. So if you do happen to come to the store and you want to, feel free to bring in some projects you finished, what you're working on. The fun thing was when I have a gal who comes in about once a week and shows me her projects, and I so look forward to it. Well, when she came in this week, there were 2 other gals here.
Oh, how fun.
And they got to see him, and then we got to see the other 2 gals. So it was like Christmas. How fun. Thank you.
Nobody loves Christmas like Justine does.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So I just need to point out that I'm almost done. Justine, show yours. And I know she's thinking, well, I have to work today. I will be at the shop for a few hours before I head home to see my daughter, but I am going to have another one of these. So it could be an interesting day at the shop if you happen to come in for a visit.
Little does she know, again, I poured them and I have this much and she has this much of alcohol.
I think it sweetened me up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Though. Yes. I was thinking this morning, though, as I was having my coffee, aren't we doing that backwards? We have the coffee first, then the alcohol?
Yeah. I had a coffee on my way down here, so.
I think it's going to be Diet Coke next, so.
Oh, boy.
Well, thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. If you're new, thank you. If you're returning, thank you.
Oh, quickly, we have another one of these before 24 hours of cross stitch.
We do.
Right? Okay.
We do. So.
But not Patton. You want to
No,
talk about
yes,
Patton?
and I said the wrong date on Welcome Wednesday. Stitching at Patton's is a week from today. Yeah. It's the 2nd Saturday of the month. And anybody is welcome. It is kind of nice to have an idea of how many people are coming. So if you want to give me a call or shoot me an email, I can spread the word on. Mm-hmm. But it's...
If you're new to our program, you probably aren't aware that we have... many times our 24 hours of cross-stitch retreats are in an old vacant church, and our Patton stitching get-togethers once a month are at a funeral home. So we're just a bunch of fun here.
But
it is fun.
And what's really fun is at the funeral home at Patton's, it's you go in the back door and it's a community room, but it's all on one level. You don't have to go up any stairs.
Yep.
And if there does happen to be a funeral, then it's in the church right across the street.
And there are stairs there.
Yeah. And not only are there no steps for, people like me who have a bad knee and it's hard to get up and down, but some people bring the kitchen sink when they come. And what do they call it? Your command center.
My command center.
And, you can just roll it right on in. So, but anybody's welcome. So just give me a call. And
we have a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's just a great group that gets together.
It's so fun to see what everybody else is working
Everyone
on.
is welcome, and you don't have to stitch. If there's something else you want to do, you can do that. That's fine.
If you want to drink coffee, you can do that also.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I believe
is that
that's it? I believe.
All right.
Cheers to stitching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.